Etari, Living Sacrifice here, continuing our story with This is the Police. And be like, it's the police! It's the police! Open up! Retired police officer Thomas Blaine shoots pregnant woman. I was gonna say, that was not one of my police officers. Officer Blaine explains. I thought she was a suicide bomber. Mayor Rogers, city has no problems with racists.
Why would
Nothing
a
to
man
see
need a
here.
barn? To store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room.
Hmm?
But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn.
His secret stash of mustaches. It'd be hilarious. This is my secret stash of stashes. Pills?
I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn.
What kind of pills are they? Angina pills, that's right.
In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars, went fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn. I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn, especially guests with their own personal bodyguards.
Always try to look unsurprised? How
But
often
Kendrick
does it
is
happen?
sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
What am I about to learn?
How long you been
It's about
dating
to
the
go
Lover
down.
Boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Yeah. So now you're appearing in public with members of the Mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
Wow.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your Mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me. My family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
What contract?
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
The lawyers.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the Mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead.
Wow.
You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
Wow. This is
He's the
getting
damn
put on us.
fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
So he's going to ask me. Jeez. Till the end of the year. Well, I've got 3 months. I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna be in the same boat. Same boat as
Give him my
him.
phone number and tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Jack,
Get the fuck out of my nice cozy barn, Frank. At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in. I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, and I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once, sometimes with a little pride even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in
might have just
Freeburg,
ruined my-
especially for a cop. And here
my
I
rep.
am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the mafia, or I'll come home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts. Right before the last hammer falls.
The last hammer
Hey,
falls.
remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a mafia bitch. And all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country
Hammer
years
Falls,
ago.
that's a good band
That
name.
sound right to you?
Oh, my bleeding heart is gonna cost me some lives. It's gonna cost some lives. Can I give it to the detective? I can give it to the detective. Heard this one yet? I don't think so. No matter your personal relationship with the city's administration, your police station is at their mercy. In order to maintain reasonable working conditions, you have to send appropriate requests to the mayor. City Hall. Decisions from City Hall depend on whether you're satisfied with your work. Depend on they're satisfied with your work. You can send requests every 5 days. The fools in charge of the city may refuse outright or accept only some of your requests, so only ask for what you really need. Request an increase in the number of detectives on staff. For the SWAT team, increase your weekly salary. Now, do I fire all black cops? I don't.
In progress. Night testing in progress. A in progress. 910B complete. .311A complete. .212 in progress. .212 complete. 311 in progress.